Good day. It is September the 17th, and today we continue in Judges 20, doing verse 42 to 45, and Proverbs 17. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Begin Judges 20, starting at verse 42. So they turned around and fled before the Israelites toward the wilderness, but they couldn't escape the battle, and the people who came out of the nearby towns were also killed. 43. The Israelites surrounded the men of Benjamin and chased them relentlessly, finally overtaking them east of Gibeah. 44. That day 18,000 of Benjamin's strongest warriors died in battle. 45. The survivors fled into the wilderness toward the rock of Rimmon, but Israel killed 5,000 of them along the road. They continued to chase until they killed another 2,000 near Gideon. Okay, the Benjamites won the first two battles. Israel's winning the second one. The city's in flames. So the men turned around and fled before the Israelites toward the wilderness, but they couldn't escape the battle, and the people who came out of the nearby towns were also killed. So not only the people of Gibeah, but there was also towns around them, and they tried to help. These were all Benjamite cities, and it's pretty much in the line of flight that their army went down. 43. The Israelites surrounded the men of Benjamin and chased them relentlessly, and finally overtaking them east of Gibeah. They chased them. 44. That day 18,000 of Benjamin's strongest warriors died in battle, so they lost a lot of people. And 45. The survivors fled into the wilderness toward the rock of Rimmon, but Israel killed 5,000 of them along the road. They continued to chase until they killed another 2,000 near Gideon, something like that. Proverbs 17. I hate one of those paper clips. Oh well. Better is a dry morsel and quietness therein than a house full of feasting with strife. Yeah, better be quiet and just a little snack or a little bit to eat than feasting and everyone fighting all over the place. 2. A servant that dealeth wisely shall rule over a son that dealeth shamefully, and shall have part of the inheritance among the brethren. 3. The refining pot for silver and the furnace for gold, but Yahweh trieth the heart. Just as the refining pot and the furnace boil out the impurity, so God will do that to your heart. 4. An evildoer giveth heed to wicked lips, and a liar giveth ear to a mischievous tongue. 5. Whoso mocketh the poor blasphemeth his maker, and he that is glad at calamity shall not be unpunished. Don't be happy that anyone is in calamity, not even your worst enemy. 6. Children's children are the crown of old men, and the glory of children are their father. 7. Overbearing speech becometh not a churl, much less do lying lips a prince. 8. A gift is a precious stone in the eyes of him that has it. Whithersoever he turneth, he prospereth. It blinds them, and it's a bribe, basically. Not basically, it is a bribe. 9. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that harpeth on a matter estrangeth a familiar friend. Yeah, if you keep on bringing something up from the past, yeah, the friend's going to say, I don't need to listen to this anymore. A rebuke entereth deeper in the man of understanding than 100 stripes into a fool, because they understand what's going on. I'm sorry. 11. A rebellious man seeketh only evil. Therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. 12. Let a bear be robbed of her whelps meet a man rather than a fool in his folly. 13. Whoso rewardeth evil for good, evil shall not depart from his house. if you reward evil for evil, you're being beast-like. You hit me, I hit you back. If you reward good, or if you reward good for good, you're being human, which is like you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. If you reward good for someone who does you evil, you're being godlike or godly. But if you reward evil for someone who does you good, you are being demonic. Let's be godly. 14. The beginning of strife is with one letteth out water. Therefore, leave off contention before a quarrel breaks out. Yeah, stop quarreling while it's still small, and that way you couldn't be fighting. It only takes a spark to get a fire going. 15. He that justifieth the wicked and condemneth the righteous, even they are both an abomination to Yahweh. Sorry about all that, but I gotta make sure everything's in its place. Otherwise, I lose it because I'm bad enough as it is. 16. Wherefore is a price on the hand of a fool to buy wisdom, seeing he has no understanding. My drill instructors used to say, you can buy him books and send him to school, but all they'll do is chew on the covers. 17. A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. 18. A man void of understanding is he that striketh hands, and becomes surety in the presence of neighbor. Yeah, don't co-sign, don't guarantee anyone's actions or debts. 19. He that loveth transgression he loveth transgression that loveth strife, and he exalteth his gates, he seeketh destruction. That means you make a big front. People, oh, he's rich. Let's go there. 20. He that froward heart findeth no good, and he that is perverse tongue falleth into evil. 21. He that begetteth a fool doth it to sorrow, and a father of churl has no joy. 22. A merry heart is good medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. 23. A wicked man taketh a gift out of his bosom to pervert the ways of justice. Bribery. 24. Wisdom is before him that hath understanding, but the eyes of a fool are at the ends of the earth. Because he refuses to believe that wisdom is right in front of him. He says, oh, that can't be it. I gotta go find someplace else. Like go up on a high mountain or something. A foolish son is a vexation to his father, and bitterness to her that bore him. 26. To punish also the righteous is not good, nor to strike a noble for their uprightness. 27. He that spareth his words hath knowledge, and he that husbandeth his spirit is a man of discernment. Be careful what you say and how energetic you do that. And be careful who you trust. And 28. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is accounted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. Yep, there's a saying in the world that better to be quiet and thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.